So this video, I wanted to have a quick look at something that I may or may not have looked at before. I don't remember looking at it. So we're going to do today, and that's GhostBSD. So GhostBSD, it's a project that was born out of making FreeBSD more accessible to desktop users. So we're going to have a jump in and have a look at it. Now, bearing in mind, this is my little Lenovo mini PC. So it's not a major cordless mouse. That's a bit better. It's not a major PC, so it might be a bit slow, but we'll have a look anyway. So let's get off this live CD. Let's get it installed and see where we go from there, shall we? English UK, Europe, where's London? There you are. We'll do the advanced because I know that this entire disk is going to need deleting. ZFS. Okay, next. We'll use the FreeBSD bootloader. We'll set a root password. Yeah, I know it's very weak. The one I always use when setting up, and then I change. And a user. Now, from what I've seen before, it's generally quite quick and easy to do this. So we'll give it a go, see how it works out. So it's using the Mate or Mate desktop. Yeah, it's using the Mate, whatever you want to call it. It's not a bad little theme, actually. As you know me, I prefer my dark themes, so we'll have a look at that. Look and feel. There we go. That's better. Choice of backgrounds have we got? One or two. That's a nice photo. So there we go. That's the installation complete. Let's reboot that. Dunk. Remove that USB. See what happens. Bootloader. I'm going to assume that this is based on FreeBSD, 13.2? I don't know. We'll have a look. There we go. It's installed. That was painless. And let's have a look. So what we got on here? What I want is a shell. This will do. Okay. Yeah, it's based on 13.2. Stable. That's rather interesting. Okay, cool. I like the fish shell. It's quite nice. Let's have a look. Administration, software update. There's quite a lot of categories here. This just seems like a repository for package. Or PKG, FreeBSD's package manager. That's interesting. So that should mean, I wonder, one of the things that I've been working on in my free time, not that I get much of it, is getting Maya MailGuard up and running on PHP 8 based systems. I'm not getting very far. But I wonder what this is based on. So does this install PHP 8 or none? Now that's interesting. And also it was saying there was an update, wasn't it? Update to what? Now what's interesting is that when it was doing that, I didn't see PHP 8. Didn't see PHP at all. Something to look at. New packages to be installed. Okay. Packages to be reinstalled. That's going to take a while. We'll come back. A couple of days ago, I started doing this video. And I managed to do the whole thing. Yet it turned out that part 2 of it, after I said I'd come back, my camera didn't record it for some reason. Hey ho. What can you do? Anyway, so here we are, GhostBSD. Let's log in, close that. So here it is. It's all installed. It seems to work quite nicely. Let's have a look, see what resolution it. So audio is working. I can hear it. It's such a small speaker on that mini PC, you probably won't hear it. But let's have a look at 720p. Yeah, let's make it struggle. Yeah, it's struggling. Interestingly, it's struggling on 1080p as well, but there we go. It works. It's a little, like I said, the hardware on this thing, it's not great. So let's close that. We don't need that. So yeah, I installed all the updates, rebooted it, and this is what I've got. I've installed a few applications as well, which I won't go into. It's just, it just works. It just works. So I installed LibreOffice. Bearing in mind that this is a repo of PKG that's not FreeBSDs. Let's see what version it is. Wonder how up to date they are. 7552. Should we have a look, see what the latest is? Thank you. Right, so 7.6. Just a little behind, but you can forgive them for that if they're building packages. So that's cool. That works. There you go, FreeBSD 13.2, but it's GhostBSD, so it's built on top of that. And yeah, so it's using Mate or Mate, however you want to say it. Mate, I think I'll call it, which is GNOME 2 effectively. And it looks pretty good, I've got to say. It'd be interesting to see what graphics it's using. Let's see if we can find out. Hardware. Yeah, probably not going to find out. Yeah, not much to really see, to be honest. But I mean, it's set out quite nicely. It's a nice theme. I mean, I've changed it to the dark mode because that's what I do. I like dark mode. Be nice to see these people start to use dark mode as the default. I'm sure most, I don't know, this might be a generalization, but I'm pretty sure most people go over to dark mode as soon as they're installed. I could be wrong. But yeah, it all seems pretty cool to me. I wonder if it sees any Windows networky stuff. Let's have a look. It does see it then. That's a good start. It's probably going to say it's the wrong password because I can't remember what it is. Anyway, yeah, not much to it. It does what it's supposed to do. Very usable. Got Firefox, Chromium, Thunderbird. They're not default. So Firefox and Transmission, BitTorrent client, are the only two that were in here. I've installed Thunderbird and Chromium myself, and I did that by using, where is it? Administration, Software Station, which is an interface to their PKG repository, which is quite nice. It works as intended. Quite nice. Fits with the theme of Mate as well. There you go, Apache 2.4, which will also mean that Nginx will be there. Yeah, which I installed. It's quite nice. I'll assume that this is available on vanilla FreeBSD as well, but maybe not, I don't know. Like I said, it works. It just works. You've got your preferences up here, your clock. Oh, Red Hat. Go away, Red Hat. And of course, you've always got your shell, whichever one you want to use, Mate Terminal or Fish, whichever one. Yeah. Interesting that they built it on stable and not release, but you know, they obviously had their reasons for that. If it works for them, it works for them. No one's going to say much about that, I would imagine. Look at their latest news. Yeah, we know that because it's installed Ghost OS. Well, now that's interesting. That's a shame. Okay, that will be a real shame, I think. Yeah, I'd love to join in that discussion. I'm not going to because I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of pitfalls there. It will be a shame if that's what they're going to do. But what can you do? You know, it's well within the project's right to do whatever they like with it, as the licensing suggests. Okay, that's a bit of a shame because that kind of means that it's going to be a dead OS. That will be a very big shame. Anyway, we'll leave it on that note. I think it's a bit sad. Hopefully you like Ghost BSD and you can rally support for it, or even if somebody's got the technical knowledge to fork it and keep it going. Here's hoping, because it's pretty much one of the only desktop BSDs ready to go off an ISO that I know of. I know there are some like Nomad BSD, which is more for running off of a USB stick rather than installing to hardware. So yeah, I know there are some, and they come and go, which is just a shame because Ghost BSD is very mature. But there we go. You know, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. I'm going to leave it there. Give it a thumbs up if you like the look of Ghost BSD. Let me know what you think of that, because that'd be a big shame. Just drop a message in the comments. Tell me what you think. It'll be a shame to see it go. And there we go. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Discord server link in the description, as always. And take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.